Hello and welcome to another video for our class on PHP. We're doing the e-commerce app and we are up to milestone 3. Section number 5 for the requirements are right here. We're going to demonstrate a little bit about delete person and how to make it work. So we're going to review the two different functions that handle the database operations, and then we'll create some links and we'll run the delete person handler. So in previous videos we came to this point where we have a grid of all the users, and if I want to delete somebody I can simply click the delete button. Now you can see that delete user is not yet created, so we're going to do that now. Let's look at the folders that we've already created here. If we were to go into the user data service, let's go see what's there. We have our function hopefully already that says delete. So I scroll down the page and I find my function that says delete item, and I just want to review everything that's here. It does say customers here. I'm going to change that to the word users, but everything else is probably correct. Let's see, it says we're going to select it with the ID number, and then we're going to bind the ID number to the question mark, run the query. If the results have a greater than 1 for the number of rows, then we have a success, and so we'll return a true. So that looks pretty good, and the user business service probably has the same function already named here. Let's check to see. We have find, here it is, delete. So we are going to call the delete item. So the database looks like it's already done. So now all we need to do is create a handler that can take a delete function and make it actually happen. So let's go into the handlers and let's create a new file, and we'll call this thing delete user. So we should do this pretty quick here. So the first thing we want to do is require the two normal files, our autoloader, which will handle the classes, and then the header, which will keep the navbar and CSS work for us. Then we want to go and get the value that has been submitted to us. So we need to have an ID number sent to us from a GET request. So then we set up a business service so that we have a new object that we can work with. So then we're going to call the delete item from the business service. And so we're going to save the results into a variable called success. So success is a true or false statement coming from the business service. If it is true, that means there is at least one item deleted, and we can echo out the answer and say yes, it was taken care of. Otherwise, we'll have to say that nothing was deleted. Now let's go back into our display all users and let's fix up the URL. So when we come down into line 96, which is delete user, and we're going to have to put in a PHP and then also put in the input name. So we've got ourselves the input name from the first example. Let's copy that and let's insert it here. So this is a hidden object and it will have an ID value of the person there. So let's save this and see how it works. So let's come back here and let's refresh our page, and I'm going to delete user number 8. Now you can see that it says it can't find it, so we're still in the views folder. So we need to go back and change the URL. So let's go up one folder and then go into handlers and try it that way. So let's refresh it again. Okay, and I'm going to try it again. Okay, so now I got a message that says the item was deleted. So let's go back in and try this again. Let's try admin users, and we do no longer have a person called 8, so it looks like we are successful. Our delete function is working. So coming back to what we're expecting, we have created our delete person function and the handler that goes along with it.